This is the notes for section 2.2 notes slides 11 and 12. All right, so it says find the x coordinates on the curve y equals x cubed over 3 plus x squared minus 13x minus 4, where the tangent lines are parallel to 2y minus 4x equals 5. All right, so first of all, tangent line, all right, parallel. So parallel makes us think of slope. And so I want to know, when is the tangent line have a slope that's equal to this? So I want to think about slope of the tangent, right, which means derivative. All right, so dy dx. All right, so first of all, I've got x cubed over 3, right? So that's like, remember, that's like 1/3 x cubed. So I have 1/3 times the derivative of x cubed, which is 3x squared, plus the derivative of x squared, which is 2x, minus the derivative of 13x, which is 13, minus the derivative of 4, which of course is 0. All right, and so my dy dx is 1/3 times 3 is 1, so x squared plus 2x minus 13. All right, so now it says, when are the tangent lines parallel? So when are the slope of the tangents the same as this? All right, so I want to know, what is the slope of this line? So I'm going to solve for y. So I have 2y equals 4x plus 5. So I'm going to divide by 2. All right, and so if I divide by 2, I get y is equal to 4x over 2 is 2x plus 5 halves. All right, and so that means the slope of the tangent is 2, right? Because it's parallel, so it has the same slope as this. All right, and so what do we need to know? We need to know the x coordinates where x squared, the derivative, is equal to 2, right? And so now this is a relatively easy quadratic equation to solve. So I'm going to subtract 2, so I get x squared plus 2x minus 15, set equal to 0, of course. And so now I'm going to factor. I get x plus 5 times x minus 3, and so I get that x is equal to -5 or 3. So that means that the slope of the tangent is 2 when x is -5 and 3, right? So that's slide 11. All right, now similarly on slide number 12, all right, it says now write an equation for the tangent line to f of x at the point where f prime is equal to 5. All right, so what do I need to know? Well, first of all, I need to find f prime. All right, so derivative of 6x to the 4th, so that'd be 24x cubed plus the derivative of 3x squared, which is 6x, right? So now, what do I want to do? Well, I want to know, first of all, the x value where f prime is 5. So I'm going to set 24x cubed plus 6x equal to 5. All right, and so now I need to solve for x. So how do I do that? Well, this is not one that we can solve algebraically, so we need to bring our calculator into play. All right, so I've got my calculator here. All right, and I'm going to graph 24x cubed, and I'm going to set that equal, or sorry, 24x cubed plus 6x, and I'm going to set that equal to 5. So I'm going to graph y equals 5. All right, and so if I'm on my standard window, all right, I'm going to see that intersection. And so how do we find that point of intersection? I take second trace and I use number 5, right? Intersect. So is the first curve y1? Hit enter for yes. Is the second curve y2? Hit enter for yes. Guess? Well, I don't need to guess, but it looks like it's about 0.5. So I could type in 0.5, right? And that'll just get me close to there. So it's 0.4554439. All right, so approximately at 0.455. All right, so x is 0.455, right? So now if I'm going to write the equation of a line, I need to know a point and a slope. Well, the slope is given to us. It's 5. So now I need to know the point. Well, what's the y value? Well, it would be f of 0.455. All right. So f of 0.455. So now I need to plug 0.455 into the original equation. All right, so I'm going to bring back my calculator, and now I'm going to go to my calculate screen. But before I do that, I make a note. X equals this number, right? So that is stored in X. So when I go out here and I type in the original equation, right, which is 6x to the 4th, so 6x to the 4th. Now, if I type 6x to the 4th, it's actually going to calculate with that stored x value. So plus 3x squared. All right, so now I'm actually calculating with that 0.455 that was stored. And so my point is 0.455 comma 0.880. So 0.455 comma 0.880. And so my equation of the line would be y minus 0.880 equals slope of 5 times x minus 0.455. All right, and so that would be my equation of the line. All right, so that is slide number 12.